Hi, this is Lucy and welcome to another Fallout 76 camp tour video. A while ago I said on Twitter that I had a plan to build a flower shop, and I was pondering that and thought it's not really enough on its own, and as you know I like tiny builds. Pinterest have not only been showing me photographs of houses recently, they've started showing me paintings and cartoons and all sorts of different things. So I decided to see if I could build a tiny town. I had originally planned to build four buildings, but unfortunately the camp budget only allowed me to build 3. And I had planned to put this down by the wayward, but the 2 spots that were flat enough to build it, as soon as I got to the 2nd story there was a tree in my room. So I have come back to Morgantown. This is where we are on the map. And you can probably see Mama Dolce's behind me. So let's get started with the tour. I have a house, a kind of florist gift shop and a little bistro. We will start with the house. As you can see, I've put street lights out and a dustbin or trash can if you are in America. I think I'm level 23 on the scoreboard now, and obviously I have the red cardinal. I think he's really cute. I don't actually like birds in cages in the real world, but it is not real. I keep telling myself it's not real. This is the smallest kitchen I think I've ever built. I just used the bar because it's got a little sink in it, and I put a cook pot on the stove that doesn't work. I did have some plants up here, but to be honest I am completely and utterly maxed out on budget. I can't put one more thing down. I don't like these stairs because of the grate, but this is the only kind of staircase you can get in a 2x2 building. Now I know that there are new versions of this coming at level 51 on the scoreboard, but I'm not there yet. I had planned to change that out and do this camp tour when I got there. I had been working on something else, but it wasn't going very well and I had the urge to build this, so I will probably keep this. I'm up to 3 camp slots now. I will probably be up to 4 or 5 within a month, finances allowing, and I will hopefully be able to just swap them out, although I have worked out a very easy way. The build order for this building has been for these 3 buildings has been quite difficult. All the upper floors come off this ladder, so if I want to take it out I have to put 2 other ladders down, and I'm at max budget. I realised this when I tried to get a door on here. I'd put the double wall on by putting a floor here and staircase down, but then after I put this in I realised I couldn't get a door in, so I had to take it down and do it again. I've also had a problem with I can't get curtains on there. I'm assuming you could probably get them on if this staircase wasn't here, but I've run out of budget. I also don't have upper walls on here because, again, no budget. So there is a tiny little bedroom, and I did put a bathroom in, doing the same trick I did on the Jungalow with the half floors. It's got a sink and a toilet. And as I say every time, I would love to put the new sink in here, but the legs stick through the floor and it just bugs me unbelievably. So if I had about 25% more budget, this place would be jammed packed full of stuff, but yeah, not enough budget. This is the flower shop. It's kind of an Easter Valentine theme, I think, going on here. I stack these benches to make the display. I have some random antiques in here. I had suggested before about doing some short videos of where to get unusual items. I can't really show you on the map where to get the violin, it's a bit off the beaten track, but if anyone's interested in some shorts of where to get sort of unusual items in the game, let me know. So here is one of my vending machines. I'm quite happy how this turned out. This is Pierre's. I was looking for signs to put. I'd decided it was a French bistro, and I was looking for signs to sort of jazz up the front, and I put the Pierre sign up and thought, if I add ES, I get Pierre's, which kind of works for me anyway. Obviously I put these in, flame trap them, and then put the walls on. So you get this little hatch, so you can sit here and have a quick coffee or a meal, or just as a takeaway hatch. This is obviously Pierre. He's a bit wooden. Haha. Again, would love to add more decoration. I've done what I can. Having played ESO for a while now, and I've been sort of buying houses. It's a bit like shelters really, rather than building. But you can build in the game, and I will be doing some ESO videos hopefully in the future. You can make everything from cutlery to wax fruit to you name it, you can do it. And I just really wish we had some plates, or even just place settings that you could put on a table with cutlery and a plate, or coffee mugs. The other thing I would like is the little hot plate thing that you see in the world. I mean, there are lots of little things like that. I don't see why we can't have them as, you know, usable things in the game. The assets are there. So, as you may have noticed, I have actually put apartments above the shop, which is why it is so budget intensive. This is my workshop area. I do love these railings. I would have loved to have been able to put them along the front as well, but not enough budget. This is Pierre's apartment. It is pretty basic, to be honest. I've decided these are coffee pots. If you see these in my builds from now on, they are not Assaultron tankards, they are coffee pots. Pierre likes a simple lifestyle. I decided that I'm kind of losing touch with the reality. I think it's too much roleplay. I've decided that the woman that owns the flower shop is called Felicity. This is her apartment. It's a little bit more decorated, but again, quite basic. But I wanted to add this. It kind of makes it feel a bit more, I don't know. I didn't want to waste the space, I guess. There are no bathrooms. If I had had a little bit more budget, then maybe I would have attempted it, because I like the challenge of building in small spaces. You see I have my vault down. My vault is actually still the Nautilus. I do have a plan for the mine shelter. I haven't bought it yet. I will buy it. So this is my tiny town. I'm really pleased with it. I want to keep it. I want to be able to add to it. But even if they increase the budget, I don't think it works unless you move your camp. I don't know. But maybe I'll think of something. So I want to keep it. So yes, another camp slot in my future. So I hope you like this. I hope it's inspired you to try your hand at building different things. I will not be doing a building 101 of this. It looks simple, it really wasn't. In fact, I had to rebuild something this morning because, yeah, I fixed something yesterday and hadn't completely fixed it. All of the conduits are underneath the foundations, which again is not an easy thing to do. It's really complicated and sometimes it breaks the connection and then you have to start moving foundations out and reconnecting it. There are 2 power connectors above the conduits underneath at the back to make sure that there's power upstairs for the lights. I mean, you could just leave those spaces empty, but yeah, my camps, I suppose, sometimes they're sort of, I kind of make up stories for the things that so yeah, but anyway, this is it. I hope you like it. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching.